It was so embarrassing. Like, Charmaine, where the hell were you going? Why didn't you just stay at home? Because I embarrassed myself so much. I never want to see those people again. Like, if I see them, I would run with my life. I was faking it all the way. People. Hi besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Simply Charmaine. If you're new here, then where have you been, bestie? You know what to do. You need to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you never get to miss any of these juicy story times. So I discovered that there's a story time series that I've always wanted to do, and this has to be the most embarrassing things that happened to me in my 20s, things that you would have to bribe me to say. But I'm gonna say it regardless because our story time is meant for that, and I love the fact that you, my besties, are not very judgmental. So, and before you think that I'm drinking alcohol, this is just a Coca-Cola. I love having my Coca-Cola, especially when I'm doing my story times. It just makes everything flow. Okay, so I'm gonna do it as a part 3 series. So I'm gonna start off with the part 1 today, and then we'll do a part 2 tomorrow, and then other day we'll do a part 3. So this is gonna be a very exciting story time series. So get yourself ready because it's about to go down. Okay? Okay. So forgive me if you hear some background noise. I think it's about to rain here, but regardless, we need to do the story time. So I was invited to this pool party. Zimbos, when they say it's a pool party, don't really go there expecting it to be a pool party. It just means it's like a house party, but it's outdoor. Because I went there expecting, people to be in the pool, people to be wearing bikinis, people to be wearing swimmer. I went there expecting, an actual pool party from what I'd seen like in the movies and stuff like that. Because did I tell you that this was my actual first pool party ever? So I went there, arrived there at this pool party in Avondale. I was being hosted by one of these Mbingas in Harare. How I didn't know the host personally, I just knew someone who knew the host. So this person was the one who had invited me, and he was like, "Oh, you should come to this pool party. There're gonna be a lot of people in the industry, a lot of creatives." When I got there, I was like, I don't think so. I'm being shady, am I? I was like, I've been sold a lie. They're not creators. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone that I know. But regardless, I went there and I had fun. There were these girls from UZ who were there. They were really, really friendly. I got to know them, introduced myself to them, and apparently they were actually models. So I got their contact details, and I was like, if I ever get like a modeling job, I've got you guys. Because during that time I was working as like a talent booking agent. I used to book talent, and I used to like recruit and get like, if anyone wanted something like, let's say for example, if an artist wanted models for his video shoot, most of them would come through like and text me and be like, "Oh Shemaine, I know you know a lot of people. I need this model. Can I book them to you? What are their rates?" Sort of like. So I became like a plug for some people. So anyways, introduced myself. Everybody. We are all having fun. I got introduced to the host. He was very lovely. All of his friends were lovely. So we are there, they gave us all alcohol. I was drinking my Zambezi. Yes, I'm a Zambezi girl. I know I don't look like a Zambezi girl, but yes, I am a Zambezi girl. I love my Zambezi, guys. It makes a lot of sense. But I still drink other things, Zambezi. But I do love my Zambezi beer. So we're there, we're chilling, we're having fun, we're getting drunk, we're getting tipsy, we're all sad, we're all dancing to the music, and I'm like, guys, you promised us that this was going to be a pool party, so what are we doing? Why are we just sitting down? Let's get into the pool. And the girls were like, "Oh, we don't have anything to change. I was like, "But you guys, you were told that this is a pool party, so how come you didn't bring any swimwear?" So we told the host, we're like, "Can we get into the pool?" And he was like, "Cool. If you guys need to change, you can get into the house and change." So I had brought my swimwear, so I got to change. The other girls who didn't have, they were given like t-shirts and whatever, so they changed and we all went to the pool. So my state of drunkenness was at the level of like past tipsy. So I really was not really sure. I think I was way past tipsy, and I was getting to that point where I was like getting drunk. you know. So with my confidence of someone who's never swam in their life before, I got into that pool. We started dancing to music, started being more extra, and people are like, this girl, she knows what she's doing. Guys, I was pretending. If there was someone who knew how to fake it until they made it, it was me. I was faking it all the way. People actually thought they knew what I was doing, and guess what then happened a few minutes later? Guys, I went into the deep end, literally going into the deep end and falling into the deep end. It was so embarrassing, guys. Everyone was like, oh, like I thought everyone's reaction, because I'd been walking and then then I just slid off and went right into the deep end. And everyone looked at me like I was crazy. Like I could feel it when I was in the water, struggling with the water, and I heard some people laughing. It was so embarrassing, and someone like jumped into the pool, rescued me, and I started vomiting water. Guys, it was so embarrassing. Like I don't even know what to say. It was oh, I literally was like, oh my god, I just want to go home. But you know what? I had to be the bigger person and be like, yeah, guys, I almost drowned, and I started blaming it on the alcohol. I'm like, no, I did, because people were now like asking me, do you know how to swim, whatever. I was like, yeah, I know how to swim, but I think I'm just too drunk. I need to sit down, whatever. They tried to embarrass me. They started bullying me. Started like making jokes out of the situation, and you know what? I laughed at each and one of them, because I was like, if I don't laugh, then they're just gonna make more fun of me. People expected me to leave that party. I did not leave, honey, until it was time for me to leave. I continued having my fun. And yes, that day it was so embarrassing, because although there were not a lot of people, but with the way I had been acting, being like the life of the party, being in everyone's eyes, everyone was like just looking at me and thinking, oh, this girl is a social butterfly. And then I go on to literally fall into the deep end and almost drown, and had someone screaming like, she's drowning, she's dying. Like I'm like, why are you exaggerating? Whatever I know how to swim, and then they had to get me out of the water, and then I started vomiting, and it was so embarrassing. But you know what's funny? Even after that incident, they invited me the next weekend. It was so embarrassing. Like, have you ever experienced the kind of feeling when you're like, I never want to, like when you do something and you're like, I never want to experience, like I never want to see these people again. That was me. I was like, but guess what? They invited me the next weekend. They were like, you're such a vibe. I'm like, guys, I almost died. They're like, no, it happens. It's like they laughed about it, and they were like, it's like an initiation, like of you coming into like our clique or our group. Now there's nothing that you can do that you can be embarrassed of. I was like, are you sure? Because that was it, that was the peak. But guess what, that is even not like even in the top 3 of things that I experienced at that house with those group of friends. No, that's not even the top 3. No, I embarrassed myself so much. I never want to see those people again. Like if I see them, I would run with my life. They know so much about me. Like I've embarrassed myself so much that I don't know what to do, guys. I don't even know what to say. That's why I'm making it a part 3 series. So the next video is going to be more crazy than this. Trust you me. This is not embarrassing. The next video, you're gonna be so embarrassed on my behalf. You're gonna hold my hand and be like, Shameen, where the hell were you going? Why didn't you just stay at home? Because that was crazy. So I can't wait for you to see the next video. So thank you so much, bestie, for joining me on this quick story time. I do hope to see you on the next one. Love you.